making silly putty, or we could call it borax silly putty. So we're going to make something similar to this, something that we could pull apart, something that we could look at as it starts to flow down around. It's really fun to play with. It's a neat thing to make, a neat thing to play with, and there's some pretty neat science behind it. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about the materials you would need to set this up, and then I'm going to make some more, and then at the end we're going to talk about the science behind this. Why is this occurring? Alright, so the first thing that we need is we need to have some borax. You can find this at the local grocery store. Usually this is in the laundry section. So some borax. You're also going to need some glue, some Elmer's glue. You could buy an off-brand if you want. You're going to need some water. And you're also, if you want to add color, you're going to need some food coloring. Okay? Now I did this earlier. My hands are pretty colored, but that is what it is. Alright, so mixing this. You're going to need a bowl, and we're going to mix equal parts of water and glue. So I'm going to go ahead and in this bowl right here, I've poured out some water, and I grabbed the same as what I have for this glue. So I've got my water and my glue together. And with this being in here, I'm going to start mixing this up. Now, if you have a popsicle stick, you can mix that up. But at some point here, you're going to be getting your hands in there and getting them messy anyways. So I'm just, at this point right here, I'm going to start using my fingers. And I'm going to get this mixed up the best that I can. It's also at this stage that what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to add some food coloring. So we're going to add some food coloring to this, and then after that we'll start to add in the borax. Now the borax, I poured some out into a cup right here, and then I put about a tablespoon, about 1 tablespoon of borax to about 1 cup of water inside of this beaker, and I stirred it up. Okay, and there's some of it's undissolved down there at the bottom, but we probably won't get to that. So the top part I've dissolved this, so we've got dissolved borax in water. And we're going to add that slowly into our glue water solution right now. Okay, so this seems to be mixed up pretty well. I'm going to add in some color, maybe about 5 or 6 drops of this reddish color. And then as we mix this about, you'll see it coming through, and this will end up being the color of our putty. Alright, so now we are ready to start pouring in our borax solution. And again, I just mixed this with water. So as I start to pour, I want to make sure that I'm mixing, and you only want to mix a little bit at a time. Then let it go, and as this is happening, you'll start to feel it getting solidified. So it's at this point where it's pretty gross. If you lift it up, you pull it down, it's not that gross, it's pretty neat. It's pretty slimy feeling. So moving this around, notice I added just a little bit here. It's still a little bit too runny, so I'm going to add some more here in just a second. But I want to make sure that I'm breaking this up the best that I can. And again, this is a very messy demonstration. Alright, so we've got that. I'm going to add a little bit more right over in this area here. Mixing it around, it's very slimy right now. And the more that we add, the more, solidified this will be. If we want it to be just really, really slimy and gross, we might leave it at this stage right here. So notice I'm continuing to mix. I'm trying to mix in some of these more solid, clumpy parts with some of the slimy liquid that's very runny. So we want it to get to be to a uniform state. So that's what I'm doing right now, is mixing stuff around, trying to get it to be more uniform. Okay, and we're actually doing pretty well right here. So I only added a very small amount of this borax, and I think I'm ready to pour this out onto my wax paper here and then start massaging this. Okay, so I'll set that off to the side here. Got a little bit of water there. So it's at this point where I'm going to start getting it in both of my hands, moving it around, continuing to mix it. There we go, we picked up a little bit more. And there we go. Almost looks like some pink brains or something. As I let it sit on my hand here, I don't know if you can see from that angle, it's just flowing down over my hands. Similar to what I showed you at the beginning, if we pull quickly on this, it breaks right apart. Put it back together again, and there you go. It's right back together again. Roll this together, get it into somewhat of a ball shape. See if it bounces, and it does. And there you go. We've got ourselves a borax silly putty. Now, what's the science behind this? How did this occur? How did this happen? Well, for both of these right here, what we had is we had glue, we had water, and we had the borax. Now inside of the borax, we've got something called sodium tetraborate. And what that's doing is it's causing some of the smaller units inside of the glue to lock together. And what we ultimately get is a polymer. If we looked up the definition for a polymer, it's going to say something like 5 or more monomers locked together or connected together. And so if you have smaller subunits that start connecting together and you get a bunch of those, we've got ourselves a polymer. And there are many different polymers with many different types of properties. But what it is that this chemical in here starts to cause the smaller units in here to start cross-linking, which gives us something like this, something with some very unique and fun properties. So what we've created here is we've got a polymer.